I get a fruit bar out of it, though.
So a paradigm is a universally recognized framework of theories and methods and beliefs that define a field of study and guides research during a specific period. And there are also like cultural paradigms, and they kind of constitute a specific worldview, the institutions that make up the worldview, how the money flows in the worldview, and the things that spring up from that. And so like paradise in Dune, right? It's all about like getting to paradise. And paradise closely aligns with paradigm because like each of the warring factions exist in their own paradigm, and all the paradigms collide on Dune. You've got like the native paradigm, and then you've got the paradigm of the Bene Gesserit, and then you've got the paradigm of the Emperor and the Great Houses. And so all three of those paradigms interact and overlock and like come to their ultimate conclusion. Like yeah, each one comes to its ultimate conclusion because the Emperor is threatened with the whole existence of his emperorship against the Great Houses, and the Bene Gesserit are getting their ultimate like power entity human that they've been building to for like hundreds and thousands. I think it's like 1,000 years they've been building toward the Lisan al-Gaid. And then you have the native people, and like the ultimate apex, just like in Christianity would be like the Armageddon happening or Jesus coming back to earth. Same thing for the native people. It's also the very apex, like critical juncture point for them. It's all three apexes. The apex of each paradigm is happening simultaneously with the other at once.
One of the worst things about having ADHD is overcooking pizza.
Well, unfortunately, I can't find my dustpan, so this is my makeshift dustpan. And it's been a hard day. Another swarm of fatigue and low energy. Gonna try to get some job hunting done. But, yeah, I called the body double over. We're getting some errands done, so going to the library to get some paperwork printed out, and yeah, still smoking cigarettes. As you may know, I've been looking for a job, and you know the job I did previously.
First argument is stability, bad for my stability, right? Just cross it off the list, find something else to do. Argument number two is like, this is a problem, like burning out from the job that has to be addressed, but the fight can't end there. Like, you know, imagine social services is like this kingdom, you know, and I went into the kingdom and then they threw me out. But that doesn't mean my path still has to be in there somewhere. And so option number two is like, take the lessons learned and go back into the fight, you know, and try to be a part of making the system work well. But do you have any opinion about, you know me?
I think that it was not fulfilling for you at all, and that's really important. It's not aligning.
Just such a big part of me feels called back to figure it out.
I have to put you first, though.
Yeah, maybe ego talking. Because yeah, putting yourself first is maybe less appealing to the ego, yet necessary for the self.
The thing that eats at me a little bit is just that, like, there's this saying in, like, entrepreneurial culture and, like, startup culture, which is, you know, something tantamount to, like, if you see something isn't being do well, like, make it better yourself, you know?